Okay. Few interruptions. Anyway, but here we go. Now I'm putting the fader screws back in. You want to do this first. Take all your fader screws and put a little pressure on the circuit board. Be gentle again so you don't smash any transistors that you can't see back there. And I've done a lot of things like this. I've got a Rams the DA7. I'll probably put that video up also one day that I bought. 200 bucks, Rams the DA7 Mark II that had some issues, and I fixed it for $4.95. If you got some sweat equity and some technical skills, you save yourself a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of headache. Also, you know, I did notice, make sure the faders are all clear and not rubbing against the plastic. On the other one I took apart, my fader number 7, had to pull on it a little bit, circuit board, just gently, to give me enough space so it wouldn't rub the plastic cover as I was pushing back up. So I'm getting this ready because, you know, actually I've got 3 MC mixes and a control, MC control, and I'm using a MC transport. And I sold a big 32 fader Pro Control to do this because, you know, I went to Pro Tools 10 HD, looking at HDX in the near future, so I figured I'd get some controllers. I like working with controllers. I couldn't afford an icon, so this Yukon software and the capabilities of it are excellent. I mean, in a pro audio atmosphere or somewhere where you don't have people running around jumping on top of your equipment, so these things would last you a good while, I believe, if you take care of it. Keep them clean and, you know, don't get liquid inside of them. Alright, so I'm trying to get these screws in there. Alright, so these are the fader screws that attach the fader back to the faceplate. And this also protects, this helps hold your soft keys in, so that stuff doesn't come out like the issues I had. So I'm just taking this little hex head and socket or driver, and I'm just using my fingers to get it finger tight. Then I'll take and snug it up with a little screwdriver here, socket screwdriver, so I could torque them down just enough so they're, you know, maybe a quarter turn or eighth of a turn. So you know, looking at what happened with these units is apparently there was something going on in the engineering and the molding process. You know, a place where I used to work, we did a lot of injection molding, and so I'd seen things where they snap off and break, and that's the issue I believe they had at Euphonix. So wherever they pressed these units in a mold press, they had an issue with a point on that mold. And you know what? I got an issue. One of my fader screws, I mixed them up. Here it is. Here it is. Alright. I got it. Okay. So if you're watching this video, you probably could fast forward it. You know, I'm just showing all this stuff. You got the faders in, faceplate, faders remounted, and I'll take my little socket and torque every one just a little bit. Now I just finger tighten the screwdriver until, you know, just about stops turning without a lot of force, because I don't want to crack this. You know, it'd probably take a lot more force to crack this one than it would the original ones. But alright, just about there. Yeah, I wouldn't use a powered screwdriver to do this, you know, like I have here. This portion of it, I think it should be just work finger tight, because these are machine screws, so you're going metal to metal in here because it's going right into the fader, you know. check your faders again, make sure they're loose and not rubbing. And these are all look good, they feel good. Alright. One more. So it's probably going to be 4 of these videos, but I think you guys get the gist of what's going on now. You can do this on your own. Like I said, Avid told me it was going to be $144 for them. Uh-oh, I think I got that one a little too tight, didn't I? It's going to be $144 for them to actually replace my top if I send it in to them. So then, you know, you got shipping sending into them, and you got shipping coming back. It's best if you have some mechanical aptitude, mechanical abilities, go ahead and buy your top. So there we go. Fader's in. I'm flipping it over. Alright, I don't know how long this is taking, but I flipped it over. Faders are back in. You can see all the screws are mounted. And I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to pause this video, and then we're going to proceed with anchoring it all back together. Because these videos, if they get too long, they don't play well. Alright, so let me set that down, and I'll pause the video, stop it, and we'll do another one, which will show just putting it all back together.